Okay, so Education 4.0, ano ba yung na-observe ninyo sa Education 4.0? Okay, so I have a question here. Are we ready to embrace Education 4.0? Kindly give your answer or your feedback in the chat box by using the format yes, comma, by, and no, comma, because. Ayan, so try lang natin mag-participate, dear colleagues. Sa mga guests natin from different divisions, you may give your opinion. Collaborate po tayo. So, I'll give you 30 seconds siguro to answer the question. Yan. So, are we ready to embrace Education 4.0? Use the format yes, comma, by, and no, comma, because. Ayan. So, no. Sabi ni Sir Jojo from Adams, no, because not all schools are not equipped of materials. Exactly. Isa yan. No, because we are still struggling on what level we are in now. Exactly, Sir Rudy. Na-mention kanina, dun sa Education 3.0, it is a hybrid model already. But how about shifting to Education 4.0? So medyo mahihirapan tayo. Okay? From Ma'am Athena, no, because not everyone has access to the facilities needed. Exactly. But my follow-up question is, why is it that the system is trying to push this kind of um, possibilities? Bakit po natin or bakit po ina-embrace ng system ang mga ganitong possibilities? Ganitong mga opportunities? Why? Okay, so ayan, thank you for the answers. At least we are still aware of where we are now, and it's really high time for us to rethink, no? So the system should rethink how to transform the educational system of specifically our country. Pero hindi dapat tayo mawalan ng pag-asa doon kasi ika nga, if our students will graduate, they will actually bring the skills that they have learned from us. Okay, so we need to learn how to transform. Ayan, transformers. Kaya nga sabi ni Malcolm Forbes, the publisher of Forbes magazine, it's never too late to learn. Pero yung mga available facilities lang talaga ang kulang sa atin, no? So, okay lang yan. Okay lang. Okay, so let us start by adopting Google Education. So dito na tayo mag-start sa Google Education natin. That's the previous discussion was about Education 4.0. So it's too much advanced. So let us start by adopting Google for Education. So let us watch a video presentation and type in what you can see about the impact of Google Apps to students. I know you are very familiar already with this tool. Baka easy-easy na lang po sa inyo ito. Okay? So, easy-easy lang po tayo sa presentation kasi may mga technical problems po tayo. So, mag-isa lang kasi akong nagkuhan. Okay. Okay, so no audio daw. Teka lang, tignan ko. Ayan po. Meron na po bang audio?
Okay
Medyo
na, Sir Jean. Thank
medyo
you very much po.
medyo
For
nag-lose
our
kasi.
guests, we are sorry for the intrusion and technical difficulties of our last session. Thank you very much po for staying with us. Maraming maraming salamat po. You may continue, Sir Jean. Thank you po.
Ayan. So let's go back to why we need Google. We have Google Drive, we have Google Forms, and we have Google Sheets. Ayan, so ito lang naman yung mga 5 reasons why I choose Google Drive as my storage device. So number one, we have free cloud storage. Ayan, we can access it anywhere. Yun lang ibig sabihin nito. So why cloud? Pag sinabi kasing cloud, this is managed by a big company. So lahat ng IT infrastructure na nandun, eh talagang pinapangalagaan niya yung mga files na sinesave natin doon sa kanya. So we also have number two, we have from thumb drive to cloud. Dati-dati, I am using flash drives. Ngayon, hindi na ako masyado gumagamit ng flash drive kasi it is prone to computer viruses. Yan, kaya ginagamit ko na lang siya pag nagre-repair and whatsoever. Yun ang ginagamit ko sa thumb drive as of now. And we also have number three, it is easily shared. I know you are familiar on how to share your Google Form or Google Drive already. And number four, we have personal drive. Sa personal drive natin, the format is in your email is james@gmail.com. Parang ganun siya. And makakapag-avail ka ng 15 gig max na storage capacity. But for DepEd drive, we have unlimited storage capacity. So maglagay ka man ng 1 terabyte videos dyan, kahit ano na, pwedeng-pwede. In my case, yung cellphone ko, yung mobile phone ko, nagkukulang siya ng storage. That's why nakasync siya sa DepEd sa Google Drive ko, which is the DepEd Drive, the work email. And then lahat ng mga images or mga pictures, yung mga videos, it is automatically saved doon. So it is much easier for me to handle my mobile storage capacity. So yun po ang maganda sa DepEd Drive. Kumusta na po yung mga DepEd email natin? So sa mga hindi pa po nakakuha ng DepEd email nila, specifically here in the Schools Division of Ilocos Norte, North Zone, do not worry, I'll be working on that. Ipa-follow up ko si Ma'am, yung ITO natin, so that meron na rin kayong DepEd email. Okay, so that's about Google Drive. So we also have Google Forms. Your Google Form is a free data collection tool. So if you want to conduct a survey, quizzes, or event registrations, pwedeng-pwede siya. So number two, it asks various types of questions. So ano ba yung mga type of questions na meron tayo? Pwedeng in the form of text type question, paragraph text question, we have multiple choice type question, and we also have check boxes. So it can ask students open-ended and close-ended questions. So pwedeng-pwede si Google Forms dyan. So it is easily shared. It can also be a content page or your evaluation page. Dito ako talaga umahanga sa Google Form kasi number 4 is actually a plus. So content page and evaluation page. Ayan. So now let's try to check out Google Forms. So tignan natin kung ano yung meron sa Google Form na yan. Okay. Google Forms. So paano ba natin i-access yung Google Form natin? Let me present to you the tab. Ayan. So nakikita niyo po ba yung tab ng Google Form?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so how do we actually access the Google Form? Nandyan siya. So we can access Google Form by typing in your browser google.com/forms/about. So that's how we access or navigate your Google Forms. So ngayon naman po, click natin yung go to Google Forms. Ayan, in my case, I have my DepEd email. But for other educational purposes, like our session today, I'm gonna be using my other email para hindi tayo masyadong magkaproblema sa mga authentication or password, parang ganon. Okay, accessing Google Forms. Ayan. So we have Google Forms here. So if you try to observe, I have I have bunch of learning materials here. So nandito lahat yung mga learning materials ko na binibigay ko sa mga estudyante ko. But let's start by creating or just let me show you kung paano siya nag-work. Okay, just let me show you kung ano yung mga example na ginawa ko. So okay, this is a subject about computer system servicing. This is in TLE. Okay, this is my Google form. So nandyan lahat siya, quarter 2, and the topic is installing antivirus. I have there some disclaimer. We all have the link to the module. So ayan, nakasave siya sa Google Drive. If I'm going to copy that one and then navigate, so there, makikita ng bata kung nasaan yung location ng um, exact location ng module. So I also considered placing the different objectives. Of course, kailangan natin 'yan. And then pumunta tayo sa information page or sa content page. So andyan na yung mga content page, copy paste lang from the module. Ayan, hanggang sa baba and then etc. and etc. So after the first section, kung makikita ninyo, I have section 2. Dito na pumapasok si student information or bahala na kayo kung gagawin nyo siyang um, evaluation form. So I have the details of our learners here, yung mga gusto kong kunin. Ayan, nandyan siya, full name, the section, and so on and so forth. So section 3, ayan, meron tayong section 3. Dito ko nilalagay yung evaluation tool ko.
Hello,
So,
Sir Jean.
yes
Sorry,
sir.
sir, for the interruption. Parang hindi po gumagalaw yung slide po, sir.
Ay, hindi siya gumagalaw sir. Sorry for the technical problem. Ayan po sir, gumagalaw na po ba siya? Minumulto yata yung mga
Yes,
kwan
sir.
natin. Minumulto yata yung mga materials natin. Yan sir, okay na ba?
Okay na po, sir.
Ayan, so nandyan po yung mga information. Yan yung mga gusto nating ibahagi sa mga estudyante natin. So we have section 2, we have the information of the student. Ayan. And number 3, yung evaluation tool natin. So pwedeng-pwede po ito. Now, nasabi ko sa inyo kanina kung paano ba natin um, matitrace kung ilan yung score nila. So in Google Form, we have this one, etong responses dito kung nakikita ninyo. Hindi pa po. Okay. Okay na po siya? Gumagalaw na po?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So for the responses, nandito na siya after the quiz. So makikita natin yung mga answers ng mga bata. Okay. So in this kind of formatting, medyo mahirap natin siyang makita, right? We are used to um, use Microsoft Excel. So yun ang talagang ginagamit natin. That is why Google Sheet is embedded to this Google Form. So we have the green button here. So pag clinic po natin yan, magka-create siya ng spreadsheet and then magre-redirect siya. So, ayan. So nakikita niyo po ba yung Google Sheet na nag-generate? Meron po ba kayong nakita?
Yes, sir. Meron po.
Ayan, so tignan natin dito sa Google Form yung mga title ng mga ayan, gaya nito, contact number, name of parent or guardian, nandito siya lahat. And ginawa natin siyang quiz. So, nandito yung score ng mga bata. So, your only um, your remaining job na lang is to transfer this one into your class record. So, that's how it works, the tree. Okay, now, punta na tayo dun sa kung paano gumawa ng folder sa Google Drive natin. Okay, so let me show you sa Google Forms pala. Okay, let's start with Google Drive instead. Anyway, teachers, you can follow me. Follow lang tayo sa mga instructions kung gusto nyo. Pero okay lang din naman kung i-replay ninyo pagkatapos nito. Okay, in my Google Drive, I have the dashboard here. So kung titignan ninyo sa dashboard ko, I have organized the folders. I have second quarter for grade 9, third quarter, and so on and so forth. So madi ka no makita. Okay. Sorry for the technical. Ayan. Ayan, so nakikita na po natin. Meron na, sir? Sir Rudy?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm really very sorry for the technical problem. So, eto, in our Google Drive, I have folders here segregated into or segregated by quarter. We have second, third for grade 10 and for grade 12. So, nirecolor ko rin siya. Now, for our first step, paano ba tayo gagawa ng folder dito? We only have to click new here or mag-right click tayo rito and then click new folder. In our case, para mas madali, yung new na lang. So click natin yung folder and then title it based kung ano sa gusto ninyo. But in my case, I'm going to title it grade 10. fourth quarter. Okay, so I already have my grade 10. I already have my folder for grade 10 for the fourth quarter. No. So now, kung titignan natin dito, ang daming mga folder na magkakapareho ang kulay. That is why I want to distinguish or determine my fourth quarter folder by setting it to a different color. So paano po? So ira-right click lang po natin yung folder na yan and then click change color and then wala. Ayun. So your Google Drive folder is set to another color. So meron na po siya dyan. So ganun lang po kasimpleng mag-create ng Google folder sa ating Google Drive. So click natin siya. Now inside my folder, kung makikita nyo, wala pa siya. Wala pang file dyan. Pero as mentioned earlier, we have Google Form and Google Sheet. Now paano po ba natin gagamitin yung Google Drive plus Google Form plus Google Sheet? Okay, we have Google Drive as of now. So para mas organize po yung output or mas organize po yung learning material ninyo, I do suggest na dito kayo mag-start sa Google Drive. Dito po kayo mag-start gumawa. Huwag po kayong dumiretso sa Google Form, huwag po kayong dumiretso sa Google Sheet. Kasi separate file na po sila. So it's better if you start with Google Drive so that you can organize your file. So gawa tayo ng bagong Google Form dito sa folder natin. So click lang natin yung Google Form and click blank form. So it will automatically redirect you to another tab. So gagawa na tayo ng content natin and evaluation tool natin. So for example, I'm going to teach basic computer operation. So ayan po. Magta-type po tayo dito sa title. Then click lang po natin yung nandun para automatic mag-set po ng title. And then, yung mga description po na gusto ninyong ilagay, like for example, terminologies or objectives or link to the modules. Pwedeng-pwede po yan. Disclaimer. Ganyan po. Now, for us to share or for us to let our students learn about something sa mga topic natin, ano po yung mga magandang gagawin natin? So pansinin po ninyo dito sa part na to, we have add-ons, we have add questions, we have import questions, pwede po tayong mag-import. We have title and description, we have images, we have videos, and we have sections. So ang gagawin po natin dito sa unang part na to, we will try to delete this one and then mag-a-add po tayo ng video. So my topic is about basic computer operation. So search lang natin. Ayan, we have basic computer operations. Nandyan na siya. Do not worry, dear teachers. Hindi po tayo maka-copyright dito because this is owned by Google. So they are sharing it with us so that we can use it. So okay lang siya. So click nyo lang yan, select, and then meron na po tayong content. Pwede na po nating i-share sa mga bata. So video presentation on basic computer operation. So ayan po. Now, ano pa ba yung pwede kong ilagay dito, ma'am, sir? So pwede rin akong maglagay ng title and description. Okay, ano ba yung mga pwede nating ilagay? We can include terminologies. Like for example, number one, what is a computer? Number two, what are the parts of a computer? Number three, what are the functions? So and so on and so forth. Bakit po natin kailangan ito? Kailangan po natin to para ma-breakdown natin yung mga nandun sa video presentation po natin so that it is much easier for the learner to understand po. So yun po ang uh, silbi po nitong section po dito. Okay? So after that, review lang po natin. Okay. So eto po yung preview niya. Ayan. Okay, going back to editing. Pagka natapos na po dyan, pwede na po tayong uh, mag-work sa second section. Ano po yung second section na sinasabi ko? You could include your evaluation tool here. Pwede po yung evaluation tool po ninyo dito. And then magdagdag po kayo ng question like, syempre, kailangan natin ma-determine kung sino yung nag-answer. Lagay kayo ng name. Yung type po niya is short answer. And pag name, required pa rin yan. So, set natin sa required. Okay. Ano pa? Address or grade and section na lang since we have already the SF1. Naman natin kung sino yon. Grade and section. Required pa rin. And for emergency purposes, the contact number of the student para i-follow up lang siya. So, ayan na po yung evaluation tool natin. Preliminary lang yan. Now, in this part na, maggagawa na tayo ng question. So, for example, what is a computer? Is a computer? Now, meron tayong option 1, option 2, option 3, and option 4. So, paano po natin gagawing quiz itong Google form na to? Sir Lay, gumagalaw pa rin?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so paano po natin gagawing quiz po itong Google form natin? Simply by going to the setting, punta po tayo sa setting, and then punta po tayo sa quizzes tab. And then slide lang po natin yung make this as a quiz. So ayan po. So there are options here. Kung gusto mong i-release yung score niya after submission, pwedeng-pwede. Pwede rin naman na i-review mo muna and then i-send sa kanya kung yun yung gusto mo. Okay, so andito yung mga options din sa baba or yung mga features din sa baba. Pagkatapos ng exam, makikita ng mga estudyante kung ano yung mga nandun sa quiz nila. Okay. So safe lang natin yan. And then kung mapapansin nyo, dito sa part na to, meron na siyang total points. So 1 out of 10, yung total points is 10. So paano ba natin, nakaka-follow po ba tayo mga teachers, fellow teachers? Anyway, pwede nyo po itong i-play later on. We will be sending you the replay. Okay, for the meantime, kahit mag-kwan muna tayo, kahit listen lang muna tayo. Okay, so what is a computer? We have options here. Now, how to set it? Click lang po natin yung answer key sa baba. And then, set the correct answer. In my case, I'm gonna be selecting option 3 and I'm going to give that 2 points. So pag sinelect ng bata yung 3, meron siyang 2 points. And of course, set natin sa required para matulungan din natin yung bata na ma-remind din natin siya kung ano yung mga hindi pa niya nasagutan. So, ganun po mag-add ng question, mag-set ng point, at saka mag-set ng answer. So, ulitin po natin ha. So, what are the functions? Yan. So, naging paragraph form siya, pero in my case, gagawin ko siyang multiple choice. So, specific lang siya. Kung ano yung mga lumabas dun sa video, yun lang ang gusto kong ilagay dito. So, answer key, option 2, and then points natin, lagyan natin, and then done. And then, set natin sa required. Okay. So, meron na tayong fully function or functional learning material. So, kung makikita nyo dito, we have an overall score of 4 points. So, try natin. So, by clicking the preview. Okay, so pag nakita ni learner yung learning material, ang una niyang makikita ay yung mga terminologies, the objectives, the links to the module, the disclaimer. And then, makikita niya yung video as our content or lesson content. Nandito siya.
Hi.
Makikita niya lahat.
So
And then, terminologies. Dun sa section na gusto nating i-break down yung mga nandun sa video presentation natin. And then, meron po tayong button dito, the next button. So, clicking on that will redirect you to the evaluation tool. So, mag-input lang tayo. And then, and banana. 0912. Tat. So, ayan po yung mga, parang sumasagot lang po kayo sa papel. Ayan. So, meron tayong question dito. So, meron daw 2 points doon kung makukuha. So, mag-answer na po ako. And then, ganyan. So, submit. So, nandito po yung button wherein makikita ni student yung score niya. So, if I'm going to click this one, makikita po niya yung nakuha po niya. Ayan po. So, it's 4 out of 4. So, that's 100%. Nag-redirect siya. Ayan yung mga sinubmit niya. Cannot be edited. Pero makikita niya yung mga answer po niya. So, ganun po kasimple yung Google Form natin. Ayan po. Now, in the teacher side, makikita po natin dito, meron na po siyang response. Meron na po siyang response. So, for the response, as a teacher, gusto mong tignan kung correct talaga yung mga nakuha. That is why, ayan kanina mentioned earlier, Google Sheet is actually embedded to Google Form. Click lang po natin to. So, click create. So, very strong talaga yung kwan nila, no? Yung relationship nila, si Google Form at si Google Sheet. Okay, so, ayan. So, nandito na po yung data natin. Nandito na po yung result ng quiz natin dun sa basic computer operation by Paul. So, ayan po siya. Nakikita po ba natin yung result? Ayan. So, ang ganda. Ang easy. So ganun lang po kasimple yung paggawa ng ating functional learning material using your Google Drive, your Google Form, and Google Sheet. So, ayan po. Meron po ba tayong mga katanungan? Do we have any questions po? Baka meron po akong hindi nasabi sa inyo na gusto nyong maliwanagan.
To our participants po, pwede po kayong magtanong. Kung mahiya po kayo, pwede kayong mag-type dyan sa chat box po para sasagutin po ni Sir Jean Paul. Thank you po.
Ayan po, kung titignan ninyo,
Sir Jean, according to, question ni Sir Adrian, how about symbols in mathematics? I think hindi siya
ah,
pwede daw, sir.
like, what symbol, sir? Yung mga, anong topic po yun, sir?
Siguro, sir, mga yung mga may xy squared, parang gano'n.
Okay, sir. That is a good question, sir, kasi for Google Forms, sir, wala pa siyang wala pa siya um, actually feature like that one, yung mga automatic na mag magko-compute ng mga ganyang equations. Pero we are using Google Classroom for that, sir, kasi available siya doon. And in the near future, sir, I will show you how to do that. Yung Google Drive form and Excel po natin kasi uh, they uh, they are used for uh, basic learning sessions po. So ganun po yung kwan po natin. Pero yan yung next na gagawin natin, sir. Specific subjects so that makikita po natin kung gaano ka-powerful si Google integrated with the different applications. Okay, sir? Sa Google Classroom po natin yan ilalabas, sir. Meron po ako niyan, sir. I am ready with that. Any other questions po? So kung nakikita niyo po yung naka-flash po sa inyo diyan ngayon, eto na po yung final na record po ninyo dun sa content and dun sa record po ninyo. So pag i-click ko yan, nandyan lang po siya. So content siya, and then meron akong evaluation tool. Okay.
Sir, question.
Yes, sir.
Paano maglagay ng sir, yung parang for aesthetic purposes, yung dun sa Google, I mean, dun sa Google form, dun sa pinakataas niya, yung
Ah,
parang cover,
yung header niya, sir.
yung header.
Okay. So, for the header po, ganito po yung pwede nating gawin. Ayan, for the header, i-click lang po natin itong palette dito, yung palette symbol. So, customize theme. So, click lang po natin yan, may magpapakita. And then, we are familiar naman how to upload, right? So, click yung palette. Nakikita po ba natin? Click lang natin yung palette. Click natin yung button dito, choose image. Ayan. So, may mga free images here. So, bahala na kayo kung ano yung mga gusto ninyong i-select dyan. So, let's see for example, this one. Ayan, the web. So, pag in-insert ko yan, ayan, automatic, magseset din siya ng color niya according to kung ano yung mga shade ng color na included dun sa image. So ayan po. So andyan po siya, andyan po siya. But in my case, I do not usually use the templates. Kaya ang ginagawa ko, ah, ina-upload ko lang kung ano yung nasa akin. Okay, yung mga ine-edit ko using Photoshop, upload lang natin. So navigate tayo doon sa file. So nasaan na ba yung file ko? So ayan. So uploading. Yan po. Nakikita po ba natin? So ayan po yung magiging output niya. So preview natin. Ayan. So ganyan po siya. So nakuha po ba natin? Ano pa ba yung mga question po natin? Meron po ba tayong po tayong question? So okay, so I guess wala na tayong question. But anyway, thank you for staying with us, dearest teachers, especially those who are from the different divisions. We have division of Bulacan and division of Batak. Now, um, I hope uh, you have learned something from me. You have learned something from the session. And I know you are already familiar with the apps. Pero parang review na lang to sa atin, moms and sirs. And then let me show you the link. Or now, what I want you to do now is to create your own. So number 7, di ba? Meron tayo kaninang walkthrough. Tapos na tayo sa 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6. And now it's your turn naman po. So it's already 10:15. And I guess we are all knowledgeable na ba dun sa kwan natin? I think it can be done naman siya in a short period of time. I think 30 minutes will be sufficient enough to finish your output. So ito lang po yung kailangan po nating i-accomplish. So for Google Drive, we have the folder. Bahala na po kayo kung ano yung nandun. Gawa lang po kayo ng Google folder sa Google Drive. And then, gawa lang din po kayo ng content ninyo with evaluation. So, we have Google Form here. So, review lang tayo. Paano ulit tayo mag-add ng Google Form dito? Right-click lang po natin anywhere inside the folder. And then, click blank form dun sa Google Forms. Okay. So, paano naman po tayo nakakreate ng Google Sheet dito? So, pagpunta po natin dito sa Google Form natin, sa Content and Evaluation tool natin, punta po tayo sa Responses. Click lang po natin yung Responses. And then, click lang natin yung Google Sheet icon dito. So, if I'm going to click that one, mag-auto-generate po siya doon po sa Google Drive po natin. So, nandyan na po yung output po natin. So, easy lang po siya. So, 15 to 30 minutes lang po siguro yung gagawin po ninyo. Okay, so let me show you the link now. So, gawa po tayo ng ating output. So, 15 to 30 minutes, pwedeng-pwede na po siguro yon. Para naman po, makita po natin yung outcome ng session po natin. Okay, gonna be sharing you the window. And ayan po. Nakikita niyo po ba yung Yung link.
Yes, sir.
Okay, for your output and digital certificate, kindly visit the link na lang po. Yan po yung end na po ng discussion ko. So thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to share with you my expertise in ICT. I hope we can collaborate again in the near future. And I am looking forward uh, na magka-collab din tayo in sharing these skills in ICT. So thank you very much, Sir Lay.
Thank you very much, Sir Jean Paul, for this very meaningful virtual LAC session. Uh, maraming po kaming natutunan for the different Google features like Google Drive, Google Forms, and Google Sheet. And as a way of recognizing your effort and as well as our appreciation, uh, may we present this certificate of recognition. Sir Jean, pwede stop presenting, sir. Ay. May I read to you the citation? Republic of the Philippines, Department of Education, Banban National High School Schools Division of Ilocos Norte. This certificate of recognition is awarded to Mr. Jean Paul A. Cruz for being the resources speaker and sharing his expertise in the recently concluded virtual LAC session entitled Google for Education, Utilizing Google Drive, Google Forms, and Google Sheets in Teaching and Learning Process, given this 29th day of April in the year of the Lord 2021. Signed, Rose Ansi Malapira, LAC Coordinator. Signed, Marites Gloria A. Salem, School Principal 1. Maraming salamat po.
Ayan, Sir Lay, baka pwede tayong mag-picture. Baka
Ay,
nandito pa yung mga kasama
um,
natin.
yes sir. May I request our participants to please open your cameras po, ma'am and sir, for our picture taking. Ma'am Roseanne, screenshot na lang po.
Ayan. So parang call
Okay.
center agent lang siya.
Sir Jean, please in charge for screenshot, sir.
Ayan. Sige. 1, 2, 3. Smile. Isa pa, isa pa, isa pa.
Sir, wait lang natin yung iba.
O wait lang natin yung iba. Ay. Ah. Okay, first set. 1, 2, 3. Ay, nasaan yung iba? Wala, madimi makitan. Teka lang po. Teka lang po, set lang po natin para naman
Ma'am
kita
and
po
sir,
tayong lahat.
after this picture taking, can I have tawag doon, comments and tawag doon, comments po for our LAC session, a volunteer po or mag-choose na lang ako later.
Ayan. So, smile. 1, 2, 3, smile. Ayan, isa pa kasi medyo blurred siya. So, accomplishment report natin to mga teachers. Isa pa. 1, 2. Oh, smile na. Smile. Okay po. Thank you po for your cooperation. Pwede na po.
Thank you very much, moms and sir, for participating in our LAC session. Maraming salamat po. And to our participants from the different division and to Sir Jojo Vergara from Adams National High School. Di ka ba papalagalitan ni Ma'am Noblesa? Dito ka na lock. Pero hindi, na-invite naman kayong lahat. So, thank you very much, sir, and yung mga teachers po natin from the different division. Maraming salamat po for gracing this virtual LAC session of Banban National High School. And I hope that you can participate again on the upcoming LAC session in the next weeks to come. Maraming salamat po and stay safe and God bless. Thank you po. Bye. Okay, so for the last part of our program, may we hear from, for the closing remarks, may we hear from Sir Noel I. Guillermo, the President of Faculty Association of Banban National High School for his closing remark. Sir.
Hello, good morning, fellow teachers. Huh?
Yes, sir.
I would like to say thank you to our principal, Mrs. Marites Gloria A. Salem, the 29 teacher participants of this very historic VLAC or virtual LAC session, including our friends from Adams National High School, a friend from Batak City Division, and we also have a friend from the Division of Bulacan. Thank you for joining us. And through our LAC coordinator, Mrs. Roseanne Malapira, in coordination with the school ICT, Sergin and Athena. Thank you also to our speaker, Sir Jean Paul Aguete Cruz, who shared his expertise regarding the topic Google for education. Indeed, our education system is in sad mood in the past school year and the present school year because we are still adapting to the new normal, and which is very strange, especially in my part because I was born during the typewriter era. But we are trying to make the best year in our history by finding ways in reaching our learners through Google. And through the teachers empowerment by Google, let our slogan be, yes, we can. In behalf of the Banban National High School family, thank you for joining our VLAC and looking forward for the next. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much, Sir Noel, for the closing remarks. To our once again to our participants from the different division and different school, maraming salamat po and stay safe and God bless. Thank you very much.
Sir Jean.
Ma'am.
Sir, nagloko-loko eh. Ti ang ko na ito na rande. Ti park na nga ano.
Ay, di ma'am.
Nagloko kami tate. Ti sir, adati record na de. Ti sir?
Adda ma'am, adda. Ni
Ay.
Ma'am Rose Ann.
Ay, sige sir, sige sir. Thank you sir.
Di kita ikasta ma'am, sirs, ti digital certificate tayo. Ikuhain to latad diyan ti linken. Kindly accomplish na lang po yung sa link na sinend ko kanina. Or send ko na lang sa GC po.
Thank you sir, thank you sir.